that's what you need in the hostess packet. Now, I will tell you from experience, the more stuff you put in it, and this was basically a hostess packet that was sent to me from the company. So it's minimum amount of stuff that you need in this hostess packet, your hostess specials. This is your form. Yeah, this is just your forms for this. Is this a wish list? Okay. Yeah, so you could even put 2 of those things in these, this in here. It's called Unbelievable Benefits of Hosting a Home Show. Put 2 in there and have her return 1 to you so you can help her break down the home show. You don't even have to do it. And then your hostess benefits planner. That's all that's in here, plus something about getting started in the business. Just some little material about getting started in the business. Have your hostess select a date from your open date card. You hostess coach everybody right then and there. You tell them what they need to do to have a successful home show. You ask them to return the guest list in 3 days. Kristen, come on back up here for me. See, don't you just love being in the front? Because Kristen said, she likes to have parties, so she's booking a party or she's booking a home show. And so I'm hostess coaching her. And I'm just going to kind of, it's hard to do standing, but I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to do the guest list part. Because if you struggle with getting your guest list back, I'm going to give you a really, really easy way to get it back. Huh? Bright up here. It's bright. I know it is. I know. That's why I keep going like this. Anybody there? They're not throwing anything at me yet, so guess we're good, right? Okay, Kristen, you're taking this. You're giving her your open date card. She's writing things down. Now, Kristen, I'm going to mail all your invitations for you. So all you need to do is take this guest list home, write down the names and addresses of everyone you want to invite. Over-invite, because only 1/3 to 1/2 of what you invite are going to show up. Now, there's room for 21 on each page. I don't know what yours are. How many? 30? Okay. Oh, man, I don't know if you want to do 2. I don't know. Well, you could. You could try it and see if it works, okay, with yours. I didn't realize you had 30 on there. So there's room for 30 on one page. You can fill out one page, go on to the second one if you need to. Now, these are going to be the labels that go on your invitations. So kind of keep inside the perforated lines there. Then also, this is your little guest list, or this is your copy. So what I want you to do is go through here, write down the names of the people that you normally like. Do you know your friends that normally like to have parties, the party queens and stuff? Put a little B next to their name on here. And then that way, if they're, as you're making your calls and stuff, you can kind of ask them if they might be interested in having a home show. Okay? Then, all I need you to do is get this guest list back to me in 3 days, along with your wish list of all your favorite items. So, is there any problem with getting them back in 3 days?
No problem.
Okay, raise your right hand, repeat after me. I promise to return this guest list in 3 days.
To return the guest list in 3 days.
Thank you. You go through the rest of the contents of your hostess packet with her. You put it all back together again, and you hand her the guest list. Okay, help me here. Yes.
How many Polacks does it take to...
She said, how many Polacks does it take to put a hostess packet together? She said it, not me. Okay, so here's your guest list. When do you have to have that guest list back to me?
3 days.
Awesome. Let's give her a big hand. You're welcome. Yes. She's like, no, I'm going to make you come up here again. Just, Okay, let's go into the next page, increasing attendance at your home shows. Couple little tips I'm going to give you. Invitation tips. Number 1, on your invitation tips, when you get an invitation, when you get your guest list back, it might say Susie Jones. When you mail her invitation, next to that, write, and friend. And friend. So you immediately address it to the person that's being invited and also a friend. When she sees that on there, and you're still going to highlight bring a friend and everything, but when she sees that on there, she goes, oh, yeah, I can bring somebody. It gets her thinking more right away about bringing somebody. Second thing, bring your address book. How many of you caught that when I was asking those questions? Did anybody wonder what that was for? Anybody wonder what that was for? How many of you like to do quickie bookings? Now, a quickie booking doesn't mean, I used to do quickie bookings every once in a while, and that didn't mean I was going to talk any faster. That just meant they were going to do it a little bit faster. They were going to have their home show a little bit faster. So maybe you have a date that's maybe 10 days away on your calendar, and you have somebody you've written on your invitation, and by the way, write this down, red ink. You want to write it in red ink. Bring your address book in red ink. So it sticks out. They see that. If you get a couple ladies coming into your home show and they have their address book, they're going to book a party, they're going to book a home show with you, then what's going to happen is you can get them booked in a lot quicker. Okay? They've got their address book. You cannot even believe how many times I would walk out of my party with 2 or 3 guest lists in my hands for bookings, because you know what? They've got it there. They just start writing it down and stuff. It makes it very, very easy. The other thing you want to do on your invitation is highlight anything that's important. So you would highlight that bring a friend if it says it on your invitation. Anything that you want to draw her eyes or attention to. By the way, I always put, if my party was to start at 7, I would mark it 6:59. If it was to start at 7:30, I'd put 7:29. It psychologically, number one, sticks in somebody's head. If you write 7 or 7:30, a lot of times people, it's the same old, and they don't think, it doesn't stick in their head. But if you write 6:59 or 7:29, it's different. They'll remember. They'll also call your hostess and say, what'd you put the party at 6:59 for? Geez, so you'd call me an RSVP. That's why, So it just kind of gets more people calling your hostess because they want to know why she did something hokey like that. Hostess coaching strategies. First of all, another thing that I did, actually this is kind of hostess coaching, but also goes on your invitation, is I would put a sticker on just one invitation. Some of you said your hostesses won't call their people. Give her a gift to call them. And I would use a smiley sticker. You might want to use a flag, whatever. Just put a sticker on one invitation. And then on her little letter, you say, I have put a sticker on one of your guests' invitation. Find out who has it, and I'll have a free gift for you. And give her a little homework assignment to call and find out. And then just write down whose invitation you put that on. And then make sure you have your hostess find that. Okay, we've got, oh my gosh. We've got only a few minutes, but we are going to do some mentoring. At your tables, though, you have some feedback sheets. And what I want you to do is, this might get done. You can finish this afterwards and draw. I'll have Tim draw for a winner afterwards, or you can do it now. I think he said we're going to go to about 3:15 here. But what I want you to do is I want you to write down, fill out your name. I don't care if you have your address and everything, your name and your email if you want to get in my email database. How many of you are already in my email database? Okay, if you're not and you want to get in it, you have to sign up. I'm not spamming any of you because if you want to get the newsletter, I need your name, just your email address so that I can read it legibly, and then check yes. Athome America would like you to kind of take your feedback sheet and write down what's the best usable idea you gained, how do you plan to implement it, and what's your opinion of the program. So you can do that. What we'll do is we will do a drawing for 3 free sets of my product, okay? 3 people will win a full set. And let me show you what you're going to get in it